What's going on, family? This is your boy, Freddie Johnson, aka Freddie's Blades, aka DJ Doxology. I couldn't wait till the evening to share this with you. I only got a few minutes, but I have to talk about this right now, and that is the very fact that it is possible to end poverty. It is possible, once again, to end poverty. I believe that there are plenty of opportunities out here all around the world for people to put themselves in a position where they can get rich and put themselves in a position where they can get wealthy. There's plenty of information that's available online. There's plenty of information that's available through individuals who have gained wealth and now they're in position all over the world where they're sharing how they got that wealth. And so there are many different ways for us to be able to get wealth for ourselves and to be able to get wealth for our families. And I know some people may say, well, I think there's some areas or some regions in the world where, poverty is going crazy and people don't really have an opportunity to be able to do better with their lives. But I believe that there are opportunities for people to be able to come up and to be able to create opportunities for their families as well. I mean, one of the things that I was studying even today was real estate wholesaling. And real estate wholesaling gives you an opportunity to be able to tap into the real estate market without having to invest any money. So basically what you're serving is as a middleman between the buyer and the seller. And then you're just getting a percentage because of the fact that you did the work to make the connection. Another way that I'm learning that people can make money is just off of their simple everyday talents. You might have a talent of ironing clothes or sewing. You might be good at sewing, holes and different things of that nature. There was the other day, I was sewing my son's stuffed animal, and I was thinking about it because I've gotten pretty good at it. I was thinking about it. I'm like, people can actually make a living out of it. Create a business through which they're rescuing stuffed animals. Children can line up and they can come and get their stuffed animal salvaged, get their stuffed animal rescued. I don't know about you, but I've had children that are grown now, and I do have a son that is fairly young even now that has an attachment to his stuffed animal. So with that being known and that being said, there are children that are all over this planet that are attached to their stuffed animal, and they would do whatever they can to be able to save their stuffed animal so it won't have to get thrown away or anything like that. So somebody can actually make a business out of sewing stuffed animals, and you can get sewing needles and thread for next to nothing, or even borrow some or rent some, and offer to pay on the back end those who might have those materials, so you can be able to do that. If you're sewing stuffed animals, or you're sewing people's pants or their favorite jacket or something like that, in order to salvage it so they can be able to continue to keep it and love it the way that they do. And then you can build up from there to where if you want to eventually get into something bigger, then you can, but it'll put you in a position where you can at least start somewhere. There are opportunities to get into this Airbnb lane. There are opportunities to, rent out vehicles if you want to, get a cheap vehicle or inexpensive vehicle or whatever, and put it on Turo. There are opportunities to start businesses. You can start your LLC, get your EIN, and start a business of any kind. There are business coaches out there who will help you learn how to build your personal credit and your business credit. There are books out here from millionaires that have told their stories, that have come from all different walks of life that you can learn from, that you can glean from. There are tons of opportunities out here for people to get knowledge, and I believe that the main problem that we have is the very fact that people are rejecting knowledge. They're rejecting knowledge for different reasons. They're rejecting knowledge because they might come from a certain pedigree and they don't feel like anybody from their family or anybody from their hood has ever been rich. Therefore, they're never going to be rich. There are people who just have a low self-esteem, that just don't believe that they have what it takes to be successful. There are people who just, come things that they've seen to stop them from excelling because everything that's around them has pretty much been depressing. But I'm here to serve you notice that it doesn't matter what family you're from. It doesn't matter what background you're from. It doesn't matter what knowledge you have right now. You can gain what you need. What's up, bro? How you doing? You can gain what you need in order to be able to be successful. You can gain the knowledge to be successful in any arena that you want to. There are tons of videos about just about anything that you want to study that are on YouTube. If you don't have a computer yourself, you can go to your local library. You understand what I'm saying? Or you can borrow a friend's computer. Somebody can be able to get something to you so that you can be able to go ahead and view, what you want or what you need to see on YouTube. There are documents that you can download online that you can take and that you can study and learn, different rules and regulations when it comes to a specific state that you might live in, or a specific, providence or whatever that you might live in order to be able to get the information that you need so that you can be able to excel. There are plenty of different ways that we can be able to place ourselves in position where we can gain wealth. And the list just goes on and on and on, but it starts with a choice. And I believe time after time, we choose not to be wealthy. We choose not to be successful. And if we choose to have the success that we deserve, how you doing? 828. All right, I'm back. So if we choose to do what's necessary in order to be able to have the success we deserve, to have the success we've been promised, then we will be able to start our way up. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes a process of growing, takes a process in investing in yourself, taking the necessary time to gain the knowledge that you need to gain in order to be able to do it. You don't have to go to a major university. You don't have to go to a major college. But there is information out here that you can get your hands on. And it just depends on how bad you want it. And so then once you put yourself in a position where you've gained wealth, then you can reach out to people who might not have the ease of access to knowledge. Once you've gained yours, like the Bible says, once you've been strengthened, go forward and strengthen your brother. So you go forward and strengthen your brother or strengthen your sister that may not have that ease of access to that information. So you can go ahead and help them. Some people say also each one teach one. So if we're dedicated to helping each other, then we could be able to end poverty. We can be able to help families. We can be able to help individuals. We can be able to help communities, societies, and even small countries if we take this knowledge and take it on a broader and broader scale. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about this because there's a lot that we can discuss on this matter. So I just wanted to drop that real quick. I might go live again later, but holla at me, yo. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about solutions. I don't want to hear about a whole bunch of problems, everything that's wrong with the world. Let's talk about what we can make right. We have a responsibility to do it. We're still living. We're still breathing. We have opportunities to make things better for ourselves and for the rest of the world. So let's talk about it. All right. Holla at y'all later. Love you. Peace.